I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
All right, how about now, Connor? Can you hear me? Hey, what's up, man? Are you able to hear me now? Alright, so all good now? You can hear me? Alright, well, I'm glad you told me that before we got really into the stream. That would have been annoying. So what I was saying is, hope you enjoyed that intro. It gets me every time, even though the first time I saw it, was 2008, but it looks really amazing in the remake. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna probably play as a Breton. So that's basically like the half elf, so part man, part elf. Kind of rag on Zach a bit for playing as a Breton, but I'm gonna do it because they are good for magic, so it'll let me kind of play as a bit of a paladin type character. Gonna try to play as a good character this time, which I don't usually do too much of. So I don't want to spend too long on the character maker, but kind of go through it a little bit here. See what kind of hairstyles we got. So we got beards. Alright, so kind of goal here, I'm trying to see if I can make kind of like a like a classic good looking guy here. Be my noble paladin. Alright, so what do you think? The slick back hair that we got right here, or kind of more of this like longer braided hair? Hey Chloe, thanks for joining. Welcome to the stream. We're starting a new Oblivion playthrough. Just working on making our character here. All right, so kind of choosing between this braided longer hair or the this kind of slick back one. Personally, I think I'll choose this one. Looks a bit more like you see something on an elf a little bit. Can't change the length, which is cool. Alright, so like I said, I don't want to spend too much time making a character, but I think we'll kind of go with this, just kind of something generic. I mean, we'll have a helmet on a lot of the time anyway, so won't really be looking at it too much. Where do I need to change my eyes? Here we go. Alright, so just make ourselves a nice blue-eyed paladin. Let me see. I gotta check for any scars. I am a big fan of scars and character makers. Yeah, Connor, I agree. I think this is a good hairstyle. We'll rock with this. All right, so we'll go ahead and do this. This is just gonna be our hero, Dave, noble Breton from High Rock. All right, so let's go ahead and begin the game. So Connor, I know you're not familiar too much with Elder Scrolls games, but they always start with you in prison here. So in our classic, we are here in the Imperial City Jail. Real quick before we get started though, does the game audio sound good, or do I gotta change it up or down? That's right, Dave will get some better clothes once we get out of prison. So does the audio sound all right? Game audio. So
Pale skin, snotty expression. You're a Breton. The masters of magic,
favorite
right?
prisoner across the way here.
Nothing but a bunch of stuck-up snobs with cheap parlor tricks. Go ahead, try your magicka in here. Let's see you make those bars disappear. No? What's the matter? Not so powerful now, are you, Breton? You're not leaving this prison till they throw your body in the lake. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Breton. You're going to die. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir.
That's everybody's favorite partner here in the prison.
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead.
And here comes.
I know it.
Comes our boy.
What's this
Uriel
prisoner
Septim,
doing here?
played by the
This cell is
legendary
supposed to
Patrick
be off
Stewart.
limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face.
Hello, Mr.
You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
Yeah, Connor. So I do have magic right now. I've only got the basic restoration spell to heal myself a little bit. But as I get out of the sewers and progress through the game, I can get more magic. And playing as a Breton, I can actually utilize my magic.
Assassins
going
attacked
on?
my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Well, why am I in jail, Mr. Emperor?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
I do like that I get to ask the Emperor, who are you, bro? What's up?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
The Emperor has a great fit. I really wish that I could wear that uniform.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Hey, thank
This
you,
doesn't
Chloe.
concern you, prisoner.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
This is kind of first time actually streaming, so thank you. I appreciate you being here. Feel free to ask questions or anything in chat. I will try to do my best to read them here on my other monitor. All right, so now the way that this game works, if you've not played Oblivion, is we gotta escort the Emperor and his bodyguards here, trying to flee the city.
Keep quiet and stay out of the way.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
The captain's
Protect
down.
yourself.
Die! Let's get this over with. What's the matter? Getting tired? Here!
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire.
All right, so these guys here are the assassins that are after the Emperor. This is the
How could they be waiting
dies in one hit. Very impressive.
for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Yes, sir. So now we can start gathering up some gear that they've got laying around here. Alright. So let's see, laying around here. There we go. Here's a skeleton. Get some armor on. Grab a shield. All right. Other than the fact that I don't have any pants on, Connor, now we at least got a bit of a new outfit going on. Did not realize that this guy did not come with pants. Actually, in real quick, just before we get any farther, I'm gonna change my difficulty, make sure those settings are all good. So expert. Alright, all that should be good. Alright, so I'm not really much of an archer, so I probably will skip that. Here's the lockpicking tutorial. Alright, take the gold. Alright, so Dave's plan is going to be kind of a mace user, so we'll go ahead and use this club, get some practice in as a mace wielder as we get through the game here. Again, I don't think I'm going to do clairvoyance. Let's see, we gotta wait, get an upgrade, get some iron armor. Probably still gonna be without pants though. Oh no, these ones come with pants, so that's good. All right, how's this fit looking here, Connor? For as we're escaping through a dungeon in a rundown sewer.
Huh?
Who is down? Why is there somebody?
To arms! To arms!
Why the heck is there a bandit here? This is. So here's one of the fun parts about mods. This guy's not supposed to be here. Supposed to get jumped on this zombie here, not a bandit. So with there being a bandit here, let's see if he's got any cool new gear for us. Just some fur. So nothing good off of him. But that was definitely an interesting surprise to see down here. Yeah, Chloe, that'd be cool. I'd like to see some art. So we got a warhammer. We can have some nice shield upgrade and a helmet. All right. So outside of our boots here, we got a full set of rusty iron gear. So we should be. No, the rats in Oblivion are pretty vicious. And I don't remember for sure, but I know the equivalent of them in Skyrim can give you rock joint, which is just arthritis is a disease. I don't remember if that is the case in Oblivion. But I do like that. I do like the implication that arthritis is just a transferable disease that you can it's contagious that you can get from somebody else, or in this case from rats. Get some ale here. And celebrate our victory over the rats by drinking a couple of ales here. Draining my intelligence, no big deal. Normal activities for me, not gonna lie. Alright, so now here we are in the next section of this cave. So see a few less rats, but we are gonna see some goblins though. Here's our little goblin buddies here. Yeah, Connor. So we're leaving the prison with the Emperor, but the bodyguards told us not to follow. So now we're sneaking our way through a cave to meet up with them. Beating up some rats, some goblins. You know, your usual prison escape activities. Goblins down here having some roast rat. So I will go ahead and heal up a little bit here. So one of the really fun things about Oblivion is you can cast whatever spell you have equipped without having it take up your hand slot. So if I had like a fire spell in here, I could swing in my club, shoot a fireball, all without needing to switch weapons, which is pretty fun. I'm not a huge magic user in Oblivion, but like I said, we're gonna try to be be a bit more of a paladin. Use a little bit more magic this playthrough, so it'll come in handy. So set off that trap. I remember when I started my other playthrough of this, when the game came out, I accidentally triggered this trap on myself and almost killed myself. So that was very fun. So I believe this is the last major room here before we get back out to where our boys are. Gotta just get through this. Alright, so nothing good on you. Oh, there's another one. No, you're a good kind. Sure, it's not super easy trying to watch a stream. There's also a couple more goblins in here. Goblin Witch. Don't mind me doing some classic Elder Scrolls combat of healing and running in circles. But ultimately we prevail. You just keep on keeping on. She was hitting me with an electricity attack, which mildly annoying. Alright, so one more goblin to check. Nothing there. Do have a couple of chests to look at, and I think we are headed out to join up with our boys. Take a repair hammer so I can upgrade my armor. Yeah, so one thing with this game, like I said, I am running some mods on this. One of them is a difficulty mod that kind of fixes the way difficulty works, because I'm playing on expert, which is the second highest difficulty. But in the base game, when I played this with my first playthrough, I played on expert since that's usually my difficulty, and I got 3-shot by one of these rats in the very beginning. They don't have the numbers for the damages balanced on the base game, so you take like 4 times the damage on expert, and you do like a quarter or something weird instead of the numbers it's supposed to be. So it was that was a fun intro to the game when I first started it. Just kind of walk out, figure, oh, I can beat up a rat, no big deal, and then die immediately. Was quite the surprise Pikachu face, I'll be honest. Alright, Chloe, thanks for dropping that in chat. I will check into that after stream is over. Alright, so there we go. Now we're back here with our boy.
Help? What makes you think help will get
Yo,
here
what's
before
up,
more goes
squad?
bad?
Here they come
We
again!
need to get the Emperor out of here.
Why?
So more assassins coming after us.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him!
Hey,
He
hey,
might
don't
be
kill
working
me.
with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
Yes, the Nine guide and protect us, Your Majesty.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Alright, so here's where I get to choose my birth signs. So there's 13 constellations. They each have their buffs and their downsides here. So I'm thinking most likely, since I want to be kind of a paladin, we may go for warrior, may go for a mage. I don't think thief is helpful. Apprentice would give us a lot of extra magic, but I don't know if I like the weakness to magic that I will take. Don't need the tower. Atchnok. I did Atchnok on my first playthrough as a guy who doesn't like magic, and I have to say the inability to regenerate magic is very not fun to play with, so I will definitely not be doing that one, especially as a mage character. So I think I will probably go with the apprentice. That way I have a lot more magicka, but I do take extra damage from magic, which I think we'll go with, because we'll just, if we have anybody that's dealing magic damage to us, we'll just clobber them over the head with our mace, so should be fine. So
the signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
Alright, what about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the apprentice shall serve you at the Forge of Destiny.
Can you see
my dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Well, aren't you afraid to die, Emperor?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
All right, well, where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
All right.
Stick close and let us do our job.
Thanks for the torch that I definitely will not be using.
Take them down!
Let's get this over.
Put your boy over here!
Give you guys anything good?
This one's fine! Protect the Emperor!
You don't want to do that again.
Sorry, Glenwright, didn't mean to hit you. Alright, so my club is almost broken. Then use my repair hammers till they break. That's actually a crazy success that I got all the way up to 92 health on that one. Alright, so we'll continue on here into the sanctum.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
There's no time to talk now, prisoner. We've got to keep moving.
Okay, let's keep moving then.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers. Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Sure, nothing can go wrong using the side passage.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. Glenroy! For
this
the
one's mine.
Emperor!
You got it. I will do a very good
Glenroy,
job
over here!
of defending the Emperor.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him, and close shut the jaws of oblivion.
Alright. And down goes...
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up with the cause
My
of the
blood
Sentinel.
for the Empire! Die, you scum!
Alright, well,
No,
we failed.
Talos, save us. We failed. I failed.
Yes, you did fail.
The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
Well, you see, Boris, the Emperor gave it to me because he trusts me, unlike you.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to some guy named Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
I don't know, there's another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Alright, how do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced barbarian. Am I right?
Alright, and so now here we get to pick our class. Alright, so I think we will go. So we got warrior. So each of the three sections up here, warrior, mage, and thief, each have their own each of their own classes. They all have different major skills, different minor skills. So major skills will level up faster. In the original Oblivion, they were the only skills that contributed to your level up. In this game, all skills contribute to level up, but the major skills continue to level up faster. You can also do a custom class, which we may look at here, depending on what kind of vanilla classes we've got. Alright, so with a paladin, I don't want to go too heavy focus on magic. I definitely still want some melee classes, so it defaults me to Barbarian, which is not too bad, but doesn't really have any magic in it. Crusader, I think is actually pretty good because I will most likely use Restoration and probably Destruction, Heavy Armor, and Blunt. So that one is pretty good. So I think I will go with Crusader. It's pretty close to a Paladin, and it's a pretty great class name. Honestly, I like being a Crusader.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
Especially given that there is an entire DLC focused around becoming a champion and a Crusader. So we will go with that because that is part of our plan for old Dave today.
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Connor, I'm not sure. I didn't really look at the skills for the knight too much, but they don't do as much magic as the Crusaders, so they're pretty similar, but focus fully on combat, I believe. The skills, like I said, they don't matter. They don't differentiate things too much between classes. They just determine which ones kind of level up a little bit faster than others as you use them.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
So in my other game that I've been playing as a non-stream game, just as they kind of do everything one, I made a custom class, and I chose some things for a character that was a lot more kind of speech and selfish and thief oriented. So I've got heavy armor, speechcraft, sneak, mercantile, athletics, a lot of skills that really aren't actually that useful. But it was kind of cool to play as a character who kind of gets away with doing what he wants, taking what he wants, helping people, backstabbing them, getting good customer service and bribes and stuff.
I'll stay
like
here
that.
to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Okay. So I'll leave that. All right. So I don't know if you, Connor, if you're still here in chat, I don't know if you saw when Boris was telling me that the Amulet of Kings cannot be worn by somebody who is not of the Septim Dynasty, and I do like that they include that. So if I try to wear it, it just falls off of my neck immediately. So I indeed cannot wear the Amulet of Kings, as sad as that is, because it's a pretty cool piece of jewelry. So somewhere in here, Glenroy is dead. There he is. I'll take his sword though, but I wish I could take his blades armor though. All right, so here we go. Oh, don't I have the key? Oh, I gotta go around this way, right? Alright, so this completes the tutorial. We go through here, and we get ready to exit the sewer, and we get a wonderful scenic view of the actual game world. And it's, once we get through the last few of these rats and stuff that are down here, but it is a very great view, and honestly it looks fantastic in the remaster with the Unreal engine that they use for graphics. So once we make our way out of here, we'll get that view. Yeah, honestly, Connor, I've already put I don't know, like 50 or 60 hours something into my other save already over the last few weeks, but I can't get over the graphics. Because honestly, that's one of the biggest things that I don't care too much for with the original Oblivion, is just they don't look like bad quality per se, especially given it's a game that's 18 years old. But they've got a weird kind of cartoony art style that I've never cared too much for. But yeah, seeing a game like that I played when I was when I was a lot younger, seeing it and with modern graphics and stuff looks really, really good. And like I said, once I can remember how to get out of here, we'll get that nice vista view of the across the lake, and then we will be off on our adventures. I just don't remember which way to get out of here. Is it this way? Alright, looks like it's this way. Here it is. Here is our exit. And Connor, you'll get this reference. It's kind of has that same kind of awe-inspiring look that you get when you see Pittsburgh when you come out of the tunnel. So we'll kind of get that kind of experience here real quick. All right, so we are finished. Alright, here we are. We have exited the sewers. We're now on the edge of the lake. Not the best time of day to see the nice view as well, but here we are. Got a nice scenic view. We got quite the draw distance. Way up there is a wizard tower that was a base game DLC way back in the day. There it looks like it's probably the city of Bruma. Those are both way up here that we can see. So we got a nice draw distance. We're seeing stuff that's up here in this area from the center of the map. So stuff like that you definitely did not have back in 2006. Definitely right across from us there's an alien ruin. But one thing that I do have a mod for is this little house over here is a mod addition. It's just a little kind of rundown, little shack that we can use. I personally have not actually gone into it yet till right now, so this will be first time. This is an entirely fictional world. Nothing real about it except for maybe a couple of random references to things. And then also here's everybody's favorite enemy, the mud crab. Little annoying guys that don't really do much. Alright, so here we go. We'll go into the abandoned house. And so with also these loading screens here, they are also a mod. That's what they looked like back in the original game, and same with the map. I believe the map is in color in the remaster, but I am a sucker for the OG look, so I got this map that it looks like in the original game. The loading screens are from the original game as well, and they honestly, every time I see them, I get extremely happy. There's loading screens in an awful lot of places still in this game, but it makes me really happy that I get to see the old school ones that I grew up with. So our plan, since Dave is gonna just be a simple crusader type guy. He's not really much for worldly possessions, so I figure we'll use this kind of as our base, just a humble little place to relax. Have a couple of chests here. I got a bed, so we can already level up right off of the bat, since we have got enough skill increases from inside the tutorial. So here's our man decked out in our rusty iron armor. Get to increase our attributes. So the 8 of these attributes here, they govern your skills that your different skills, like your blunt skill, your armor skill, your different magic skills. So if I look at the details, so like strength will affect how much damage you deal with all of the melee weapons and how much you can carry. Intelligence increases your maximum magic. Willpower increases how quickly you regenerate magic and stamina. Agility here is damage with daggers, short swords, and bows, as well as some stamina related things. Speed is pretty self-explanatory. Endurance gives you how much health and regeneration of health you have. Personality is how well people react to you. And luck is just luck. It adds a little tiny bit of extra to your other skills. Not really anything worth investing too much, and especially because it costs 4 points. So I think what we will probably do, we gotta really work on getting our strength up here, so put some points into strength. Probably do a little strength, a little agility, and we'll go for endurance off of this first level up here. But yeah, so this will be our base. That is true. It is a little abandoned poverty home, but if you're, you know, your moral goals in life are just to praise the Nine, beat up some Daedra, save the world. You don't really need a mansion. Save that for the, you know, the more selfish characters that are in it for themselves. But this will be our base of operations. Yeah, nice little abandoned house. I don't have to spend $1 million to get an actual house. So we will head out. Alright, so just to so up here is the Imperial City that we just left. This is the capital of the Empire. It's a very large city. It's a very cool place to hang out, but we have a very important task to go to somewhere, if I know how to do a marker, somewhere in this general area. So I think what I want to do kind of for this playthrough, see if I actually stick through it, is I'm going to try not to do really any fast traveling. I want to actually just travel around. We will get to kind of see the world, interact with all the, you know, all the things that are out in the world, like mud crabs, bears, things out in the woods that are attacking us, like these wolves. There you are. Hi, wolf. So not obviously as quick as fast traveling if we're actually gonna walk or ride a horse around, but I kind of like it from a roleplay point of view. You know, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to be able to just teleport across the map. So give us go on a little bit of a travel. We can work on increasing some skills along the way. Have a little chat if anybody in chat wants to post any messages. We can kind of just talk while we're on our way. Got a very special mod added friend that we're gonna go get. Yeah, it's, you know, I always enjoy every time I boot up this game wherever I'm going, just how great it looks. Like that, even with all this fog and the, you know, the gray cloudy skies, you can still get a really nice view of different parts of the world out and around. So up here is the Arcane University, so that's where you will go to do Mages Guild quests that we'll tackle down the line somewhere. But yeah, like I said, we got our important companion that we're gonna go get. So it's a good bit of a walk, but gives us time to take in the scenery of this game and how good it looks. Still got a little bit of lag spikes here and there, unfortunately. Hoping for a performance patch from the developers here fairly soon would be pretty cool. So down here is the waterfront. This is outside of the city walls, kind of where a lot of the poor people live. This is the home of the Thieves Guild, which has, as a good character, we will not be doing Thieves Guild stuff in this run. This doesn't really seem like it fits with the Nine and some characters, you know, that would be more about helping the poor and not trying to steal. So we will probably not do Thieves Guild today, but on this stream or in this playthrough. But this is where they hang out. Connor, not really a whole lot of like helping the poor thing that they really have implemented in the game, but I guess technically the Thieves Guild kind of helps the poor. There's actually a quest for them that you do where you kind of get to be like a Robin Hood type character and get them some money back. But overall, Thieves Guild as a whole, I've done it. I do it in like every playthrough of an Elder Scrolls game, but. So kind of mixed up, do some of the stuff I don't do as often, like the Mages Guild or the Fighters Guild, stuff like that. So at least in this character, I don't plan on doing the Thieves Guild stuff. Kind of stick to an actual role play of being, fitting into a character in their story, and feels like it'd be cooler for the hero that saves the world that wasn't also stealing from people along the way. Alright, so gotta keep my eyes out for a ruin here on the way. So here that we're this is not our destination, but this is a shrine to one of the Daedra princes known as Clavicus Vile. So Daedra princes are basically gods, but they are usually seen as kind of evil gods that are kind of not really mainstream, and they're not really things that are generally worshipped because they try to interfere with mortals and to have them fulfill their thing. Like the main antagonist of this game is a Daedric prince who is all about destruction. Clavicus that we just passed there is all about making deals with mortals and then kind of tricking them and going back on them. So here's our destination. This is our good boy Clancy. He will follow us. He will be our companion for the whole game. And his former owner has an iron mace, so we can upgrade our weapon here. We gotta get the first of many maces. So Clancy will fight. He cannot actually die, but he might get himself knocked out here or there. But he'll follow us. He'll be our good buddy. Hello. Ooh, oh, you're hostile. I don't know who you are. Ponder. Random conjurer attacking us. He's got a nice enchanted resist poison outfit, which is cool. Yeah, having a dog collar is really cool. Something you could do in Skyrim, but not in Oblivion. And I saw this on the mod page, and I knew I had to have it. So Clancy will be our good boy. All right, so that was kind of the first main thing I wanted to do. We'll start the very basics of the main quest. So we'll head up here to Waynon Priory. We'll deliver the amulet to Joffrey. We'll, like I said, I'm probably not gonna dive into try to do like a full speed run of the main quest or anything. Here's Clancy. How's it going, buddy? I hope that one day this mod gets updated so that I can pet our good boy. But as of right now, he'll just follow us. He'll be a little trusty sidekick for us. But probably not going to try to speedrun the main quest. We'll do it in pieces here or there. But I want to go deliver this amulet to Joffrey, and then we will do the first big main part of the main quest today. So yeah, so Connor, I know you're not terribly familiar with Elder Scrolls games, but you probably played games similar enough where, as we explore the world, there a lot, probably a couple hundred locations that we'll find throughout. There's, you know, there's forts, there's ruins, there's towns, caves, all sorts of fun things to do. Like up here is Breakneck Cave, you can go explore that. But there, yeah, there's tons of places that we'll discover along the way. Try to see if, you know, maybe get some cool loot, get some better, you know, weapons and armor. But yeah, it's one of the joys about playing the Elder Scrolls games. They are fully open world. There's basically nothing that is blocked off. There's a few like quests or stuff that are level dependent, or areas that you can't really access unless you're on a specific quest. But for the most part, I can go anywhere. I can start doing whatever I want whenever I want. I can ignore the main quest line like indefinitely if I wanted to. I can just ignore the impending apocalypse that's going on. So I got lots of things we can check out. So again, you can get the nice vista views. So those mountains are still quite far away, but they form the northern border up there where Skyrim is. But yeah, it's really impressive just being able to see so much more of the world, all from any location you could in the original game. So it's very nice, especially with cities. They had certain things in cities that weren't rendered unless you were actually in the city itself, but now you can see them from far away. Yeah, Connor, you can absolutely do that. In my single player game that I'm playing, it's already it's been almost at a full in-game year, and I have only done the very beginning of the main quest, and I've just been off doing other stuff, doing some guilds, doing some exploring, just, you know, doing whatever kind of strikes my fancy. So you can just kind of ignore whatever quest you don't feel like doing. It's pretty fun. Alright, so here is our destination, Waynon Priory. So just alright, so this is where we're going. We're delivering the Emperor's amulet to Joffrey, who is the retired Grand Master of the Blades, who were his bodyguards.
Yes? Can I help you?
I must speak to Joffrey, good sir.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
I do like that. Because I'm not like an assassin. He's just like, oh yeah, Joffrey. He's upstairs. Go have fun. I also got a mod that updates the in-game paintings to these painted versions of different places within the game, or within Tamriel itself. So they look a lot cooler than the default paintings, which I believe are just kind of stock like loading screen art. So not that they
How do you do?
don't spend much time looking at the paintings, but kind of like that from an atmospheric world point of view. Alright. Hello, Joffrey.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
The Emperor sent me
Emperor
to find you.
Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
He gave me the Amulet of Kings.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
So shut the jaws of oblivion. What does that mean, sir?
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
How can this Oblivion threaten us then, sir?
I'm not sure. Only the emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
Emperor asked me to find his son, sir.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Yeah, Connor, you'll see once next time we meet Joffrey, he's not really terribly good at his job. Much like all of the other bodyguards, apparently, that just let the Emperor die in a sewer.
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Do you have any?
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Okay. I don't think you have a horse in there. That would be what I would like. But what do you got? Oh, I can get some new boots. Would be good. Just upgrade all of our iron armor. Yeah, that should be it. Just so you can have all of my other stuff, though. I'll just leave it here for you. Alright, there we go. Now we got some good iron armor. Might wanna upgrade my rusty ones here that I'm wearing at some point, but got a good set from the start. Look at our man. I got our nice mid part here. Looks like a pretty cool guy. I can see him being a holy man, being a nice paladin. All right, Clancy, we're off. Alright, so we are off to meet the Emperor's classic bastard son. So very, very fortunate for him that he, couldn't keep it all within his marriage with his wife. But he's, dang, these are stealing. I really wish that I could actually have one of these. Alright, so we are headed down this way, so we will start traveling south.
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Waynon Priory.
What a horse.
Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call for smith work around here in any case. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now.
Yeah, Connor, there is a fame and infamy stat somewhere. So you do different things, you get increases your fame and your infamy, and the only thing that really does is it kind of just changes how people view you and talk to you. So if you have a lot of infamy, they will not react really well to you, and you'll walk up to them and they'll just kind of be repulsed at the fact that you are talking to them. That such a scoundrel we'll talk to them. So our goal here is, as being a good character, we're gonna try to keep the fame high, keep the infamy pretty low. So that'll be our kind of our metric to see if we're sticking with the good boy roleplay pretty well. Alright, so since we can't get a horse, we will just continue our journey through the woods, head on down to Kvatch, which is my favorite city in all of Tamriel. Fun fact. Other fun fact is I've never actually seen what Kvatch looks like, because it has a very unfortunate history, and every game that it has been in has not been kind to it. But once we get there, you'll see what I mean. So I think what our plan will be here, we'll head to Kvatch, we'll meet the Emperor's son. I can have him join us on our journey until I return him back to Waynon Priory. So kind of put the main quest off for a little bit, kind of have the heir follow us, kind of do like a little buddy cop thing, me and him on our good boy here. Go on some adventures. We will be able to take advantage of the deluxe edition quest that is available here in Kvatch as well. So I can get some really powerful armor just right off the bat. So that'll be our plan once we get to the Emperor's son. Yeah, Connor, that's kind of the goal. We want all the aura. I think once you see the armor that we'll get from this deluxe edition quest, I think you'll like that one. It's pretty sick. Not really kidnapping. I'm just gonna promise to take him somewhere, and then it might take us, like a year to get there while we go on other crazy adventures across the country. So nothing too crazy, but we'll let him experience the world a little bit. He can go on adventures. He can see different places. Because if you're expected to be the Emperor, you want to know what's around, and he hasn't really visited much. So we'll take him around Cyrodiil. We'll see the sights. We'll go on adventures. Get some cool gear. Then we'll worry about saving the world at some point down the line. Gotta go this way a little bit. So right here, this is the city of Skingrad. Not our destination, but it is one of the 9 cities of Cyrodiil. It's a pretty cool place. It's a little claustrophobic, in my opinion. We will definitely visit Skingrad at some point here throughout the game, but we got a mission. We're headed to Kvatch to complete this next phase here. Would be nice if the game wasn't quite as jittery here. I have to kind of look into my settings for that, hopefully for the next time around. Yeah, really, so far my experience playing the game, that's really kind of been the only thing is the lag and the stuttering. I've had a couple of crashes, but nothing too bad. But the lag has been very unpleasant to deal with at times. Alright, so we're gonna get attacked by bandits. So you can see Clancy's kind of strong, just murdered these two people pretty much instantly. See if they've got anything good. They do not. Good job, Clancy. Man, I really wish that that we were able to pet him. Like, you know, good boy comes up, takes out two bandits, give him a good scritch, but sadly I cannot do that in the mod yet. Hopefully one day. Alright, so just go ahead and travel down the road here. Who's that, Connor? What are you who are you talking about? Hello, Mr. I do kind of also like that the enemies just go for the spawn first. No, Connor, mods actually are very easy. You use a program, at least I use one called Vortex, and you just download the mods off the website. Vortex will just automatically install them. There's a few more not complicated, but slightly more involved ones that you have to have some other things installed first, and they're still kind of new to trying to crack the engine for this game. So I'm kind of staying away from any of the mods that need either the other kind of script extender type things. So just kind of sticking with smaller scale ones that don't change too much as far as scripts and stuff go. Those are just some random bandits that Clancy attacked. Well, not attacked, but that Clancy defended us from. Alright, so up here on the hill, we can see the walls of Kavach, and that is where we will find our boy, the secret son of the Emperor. Oh no, so another mod that I hold on, after I deal with this wolf. Get him, Clancy. Come on, Clancy, you got him. You can do it. Oh no, I got a disease from the dog. Do I have a potion of cure disease? Alright. So I got this mod today actually that adds some lanterns here along the road, kind of brighten things up a little bit. I do like. I am a big fan of those kind of smaller mods that don't really add anything, but they kind of make the world feel a bit a bit more fleshed out here in tiny places. I have the same kind of mod in Skyrim. Has lanterns everywhere, borders between the different city-states. Yeah, you are right. It is. Let's see what this. Let me see what the disease does to me. So Hell Joint lowers my speed and my agility. So hopefully all I gotta do to get rid of that, I just have to find a potion of cure disease, or pray at one of the shrines to the 9 divines. Here we have a nice
What is it, citizen?
nice passing Imperial Legion soldier. Definitely learned my mistake last game of attacking those guys at such an early level. It does not go terribly well for your health if you're not a high level character. Alright, so we'll run up here, get up to the entrance of Kvatch. So we'll bypass the road here. We'll just climb up the hill here. All right.
I don't know. What could we...
Hello?
Come on! Run while there's still time! The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
I do like that you're supposed to come up from the road and this guy talks to you, and I like that I came up the other way and he still sprints over here to tell me. What are we running from, Mr.
God's blood. You don't know, do you? Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing.
The whole city surely can't be destroyed.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
How did you escape?
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can. We have done. I'm just tired. I can't face it.
So we'll head our way up here, and you'll get to see where the name of Oblivion comes from for the game. And this guy we'll talk to on our way out. He will give us the quest for that DLC armor. Yeah, once you see what's up here, Connor, I think you'll find his reaction is fairly appropriate, I would say. And you'll get to see why never gotten to see my favorite city actually be a city. So here we go. This is a
Stand back, civilian.
Well,
This is no
talking.
place for you. Get back to the encampment at once. The only thing we can do, we'll try to hold our ground. That's what.
Yeah,
If we
Connor,
can't
map
hold this
is-
barricade,
map
those
is really
beasts
large.
could march right down and overrun the
after-
encampment.
After I'm not talking to this guy,
I have to
I'll
try
show you the map
and
again.
protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
All right. Let me,
You want to help?
Let me
You're
offer
kidding,
to help
right?
Real quick.
If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though. Are you sure?
I'm sure. I have main hero energy, sadly, and I won't die. The nine will make sure that I can stay and do whatever I
don't
can.
know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you. Good luck.
All right, so here's I can't actually even zoom out all the way to fit it all in one frame, but this whole area here, all the way down to the city of Leowin, all playable, all explorable. Obviously, it's it's got to be scaled down to actually make it into a game, but it's a pretty big region altogether. I mean, I know you haven't played Skyrim, but it's I think they're pretty similar in size. But yeah, everything on here we can go to. Got lots of different terrains over here. Is like a kind of a swampy area on this part of the map. You got mountains up here, plains and forests on these sides. So yeah, it's quite a large map. Got a lot to,
Brave thing you're doing.
a lot to explore, and now we will head in here to the gate.
You're pathetic. I fought mudcrats more fearsome than you.
Just gonna throw down a quick save real quick because I had a minor crashing issue with these a few weeks ago. Alright, here we go. Alright, so welcome to the Deadlands, one of the plains of Oblivion. Bye, soldier.
Thank the Nine.
Hello.
I never thought I'd see another.
Man.
The others
I want that guy's
taken.
face.
They were taken to the tower.
Yeah,
Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the
the
gate.
Deadlands.
We were
are,
ambushed, trapped, and picked off.
Not a
I
pleasant
managed
place,
to
but-
escape, but the others are strewn across the bridge. They took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to
after-
save him. I'm getting out of here.
After I'm done talking to this guy,
You're right. You're right.
I'll explain some more.
I can't just leave
Deadlands
poor Minion
lore
to
for
his
you.
fate. If he's still alive, we've got to try to save him. All right, lead the way. Let's find Minion and get out of here.
Okay. So like I was explaining on our journey here, I'm not sure if you were in chat for that. There are 16, technically 17 Daedric princes, which are basically mostly evil gods. Each one has their own realm of Oblivion. We are currently in the Deadlands, which is one of those 16 realms. So there's different ones for each Daedric prince. They're all different. This one is for Mehrunes Dagon, who is basically the god of destruction and war and all that stuff. So it's a pretty fitting place for a desolate, destruction-based god. And so we'll travel here with Clancy, our boy Illand, who I'm pretty sure will probably die, and then I will take his cool spiky mace. Yeah, could you just imagine something like this, in real life? You're just minding your own business in New York or something, and then just a giant
This
flaming
ends
portal
here!
from
Let's
hell
get this over with.
opens up and monsters come out and just destroy the whole city. I'd be pretty stressed out too if I was like that elf man that we talked to. I'd be pretty stressed out if we had something like that happen. Take your potion. So yeah, so these places are definitely very dangerous. So hopefully we are able to make it through relatively alright, especially since we've got Clancy with us as well.
Come on!
Yeah, I did almost get myself crushed by those rocks. I just managed to sidestep that in time. Alright, so our destination is at the top of this giant tower here. Clancy is knocked out again. Good to see Ilyn is still alive.
Let's find many and get out.
I wonder if I can see if I can actually escape this place with Ilyn alive. I don't know if he always dies or if he can actually be saved. Alright, that was unfortunate death. But like I told Captain Sally, in the 9...
Just keeps getting worse, doesn't it?
The 9 will not allow me to permanently die. That problem. Alright, I will take your mace though. So we will switch over to this new Dremora mace that we got. Does a little bit extra damage and also looks really cool. Little out of place for a holy man to be using a demon weapon, but does look pretty cool. And we'll upgrade once we get our DLC mace after we're done.
Let's
no,
stick together!
This is just our city guard who was sent in to try to close this portal. Once we get done with this, then we can actually go into Kvatch and we can meet up with the Emperor's son. Yeah, it's just some boring old regular guard who almost always dies, so we'll see if he will survive this expedition.
Come on! I've fought blood crabs more fierce than you! Come on!
Jeez. He's not doing so well now, so he's probably not gonna make it, but we'll see. Oh, it's gonna be picked, huh? Why is that locked? Okay, I don't remember this needing a key. I hope that's not a bug. That would be unfortunate. Alright, so run across here, see what's going on.
Over here! Quickly!
Ah, yes, this is where we gotta find the leader of the guards that were sent in. But gonna check down here real quick, see if there's I think there's a little chest down here. also like the nice name for this machine of the Corpse Smasher. I'm also pretty sure that by going down here,
Now it's my turn, you bastards!
fall down into his death, but it's a skill issue on his part. Alright, so there was not any loot down here. Okay. Alright, Ellen, let's go save your boss.
In the cage! Over here!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Come on! In the cage! Over here! Stay away! Die! Damn you! In the cage! Just over here! You pathetic worm! Die!
Okay. There's the key. Hello, minion.
Quickly! Quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The sigil keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion Gate open. Find the sigil stone, remove it, and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
Oh, I got it. I kind of wish that I could, like, actually free him, but he is just stuck here forever, I guess.
This just keeps getting better and better. I'm right behind.
Alright, let's go close this gate. That was close. Almost got myself speared. Fancy. Don't do it, Ellen. You're gonna get impaled. Or fireballed. He made it so close. I think the next door is literally the exit. So the man's almost made it. Why do you got light armor? Man, I want your... I will take your steel armor, though. You can have my armor. So we got ourselves another upgrade here. Switch to the nice, cool, spiky steel mace. Put on our steel armor, which looks really funny without the actual armor. Alright, let's go close this gate. I know this is only a steel mace, so it's not really that good, but man, it looks so cool, just being a nice spiky ball. mean, don't lose any. That's good. So we're just gonna grab our loot here, and then we will close this gate. Clancy, where'd you go, buddy? Clancy. Oh, there you are. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we will grab the stone, close the gate. Good boy, Clancy. We did it. Alright, Savlian, I have saved the day. I only died once doing it.
I'm just lucky to be...
You closed the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now?
It's kind of
I
sad
can
that I
wait,
have
but
more
not for
experience than
long.
your
We've
city
got to
boy.
move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate. For Kvatch!
alive.
Alright, time to go into the city and see it in all of its ruined glory.
Than you. We wiped the bastards out. It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
Alright, so time to go in. We'll meet the Emperor's son, and anybody in chat, if you maybe you'll recognize who plays him in this game.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left.
Alright, so pray at the altar. This should remove my hell joint has left.
I heard about how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back. Well done.
The Emperor told me to find
The Emperor is dead. Who are you? What do you really want with me?
You're Martin, right? The priest?
Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
That's the plan. We are part of it, Martin.
What plan? What are you talking about? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this?
You are Uriel Septim's son.
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
Yeah, it's a lie. The Daedra have come here for you.
An entire city destroyed to get at me? Why? Because I'm the Emperor's son?
Why would I lie to you?
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me?
Come with me to the Priory.
You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes, I'll come with you to Wayne Priory and hear what Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
But they refuse to stay put.
Alright, so
Tried to
now
convince them.
Martin will follow us, and then we just never go back to White on
These
Fire.
people need to be taken to safety. Escort them to the camp south of here at once.
But sir, I want to help fight.
You will, soldier. Once they're secure, get back here immediately. We'll need every available blade, and there'll be plenty of fighting to go around.
Sir, yes, sir. Civilians, it's time to move out.
We've done it. I can't believe it. I didn't really think this would work. Maybe we do have a fighting chance. Oh yes, we're not done, not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us. Will you go further? If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help. I warn you, though, what we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle that likely awaits us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over. When you're ready, let me know and we'll get underway.
Let's go.
Are you ready to go? We need your help getting to the castle, but we need to move soon.
Yes, let's go.
I knew you'd be up to it. Our goal is the castle gate. We should be able to use this door to get out to the plaza in front of the castle gatehouse. You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out!
Alright, Martin, I know we're supposed to, be kind of keep you safe from the Daedra, but we're gonna go attack all of the Daedra.
That's the best you can do?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yeah, get him, Martin.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Damn it! This is no good. The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gatehouse. We can't open that gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only way to get into the gatehouse now would be through the passage at the North Guardhouse, but that's always kept locked. Hurry and find Barrich Inian. He should be back in the chapel, and should still have the key to the guardhouse. Once you've got it, get to the guardhouse, find the passage, and open that gate. Then we can get inside the castle and secure it.
Aye, aye, Captain. Alright, Martin, let's go back in real quick.
We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help?
Alright, we get the
behind.
We get the true heroes. We get 3 Imperial Legionnaires to join us too. Right, I'm gonna use one of these battle rolls real quick to get a cheeky level up. so we'll go do it last time. Go for strength and speed and a little endurance. Just try to balance these out with our intelligence and our willpower. Alright, gentlemen. Let's go.
I'm just waiting for Captain Mattias to give the order. Finally, a chance to fight back.
Bro, you missed the order. You gave the order.
Yes, I have it. Why? You probably couldn't find it on your own. I'm coming with you. If we make it, I'll open the door for you.
Yeah,
I've still got some fight left in me.
Whatever makes you feel important, sir. Let's just go do it. Let's go find the gatehouse. I do think he's probably right. I don't think I would find this on my own, but maybe I can get lucky this time. Barrett, where'd you go, man? I need you. Guardhouse. Kind of wish that if I'm supposed to follow this guy to the gatehouse, that he actually was out here with me. Where did you go, man?
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
Pretty sure the gatehouse should be over here somewhere. I don't remember. Wait, actually, I don't think I go this way. I think I have to go through the under rock, I believe. Chapel. Hello, Baron, you down here somewhere? Not this way.
Let's get this over.
There's scamps down.
Show me what you've got.
This might be the right way to go. Get him, Martin. There he is. Fine, I found him.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Show me what what you've got.
Just realized I don't know where Clancy's at. Hope he's just chilling somewhere. Be really sad to have lost our dog friend already.
Let's get this over with.
Anything good? Nope. Nothing good in there. Alright, Barrett. No. Okay. Alright.
Come on! We've got to...
Come on, man. Here you have the key.
Come on! We've...
Alright, let's come on, go. Come on, Barrett. How long do I gotta stand here? Wait, a literal day? Alright, come on. It's a little really unfortunate if the game is going to glitch out now. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. See if reloading the save will fix it.
Die!
Still don't know where my dog is.
This is not fun. We've gone down and just warming up, you pathetic worm! Yeah! Best you can do.
Alright, come on, Barrett. Let's go.
For the Empire!
Seems like he just kind of keeps getting stuck when he's fighting people.
This is not the best you can do. Fall down and bleed to death.
Come on, man. Go unlock the door.
This is it. The entrance to the path. Best of luck.
Thanks for not breaking the game this time. Alright, so now we are in what's left of the... almost what's in left of the castle. Gotta open the gate, and then we gotta go find the count. Open the gates. Hey, have you seen my dog, Goblin? Anybody seen my dog? Clancy! One hero. Alright, let's see. Is your Legion stuff better? It is. Alright, we're just gonna deck ourselves out in full Legion gear. Let's find Steel Mace. Just gonna real quick just fully change armor in the middle of battle, no big deal. Our fine steel mace. Noble hero for your donation of armor to me. Man, this mace looks so cool. Let's look at the fit here. Alright. I do kind of wish that their Legion armor wasn't quite so like old and rusty looking, but it's alright. Alright, let's go save the count.
Charge the courtyard!
Let's go, Cyrodiil. Two deaths for old Dave here. So I have noticed that my weakness to magic from my growth sign is what is making me get absolutely shredded by these one fireball and I'm getting done. Oh, you killed the Legionnaire. Okay, you guys want to come in and join the fight, or are you just gonna stand out here in the courtyard? Jeez.
Help! Murder!
All three Legionnaires have gone down. Oh, guys. Martin, you accidentally killed the Legionnaire, now they're all gonna shoot you. That's mildly annoying. Guys, this is your future Emperor. Don't shoot him. I don't care if he accidentally murdered somebody.
Charge the courtyard!
Alright, so are you gonna like come join me, or No. Alright, Martin. I guess it's just you and me, since I also don't know where the dog is at. All of our heroes have perished. No sneaking past. Alright, so let's go to the dog, all the fire dogs.
A little closer!
Alright, good job, Martin. Skill book, increase our acrobatics. Fireballs just scratch me.
Katosh!
Good books here you guys are burning. No, I'm on fire. Let's go see if the count has survived. Worth the count. Cornelius gold wine did not make it. Well, I'll just take your money though, you don't have any need for it. Use it to purchase some new restoration spells. Sorry, Martin. Let's go report this death to Joffrey or to Savlian. Alright, Savlian.
Where is the Count? Why is he not with you?
He did not make it.
We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Did you find the Count's ring by any chance?
Yep, here it is.
At least this is safe. Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in days to come. Good day.
Good day. So,
Die!
I really wish you guys would stop trying to beat up Martin. So good that Martin can't die. It's really unfortunate for the people of Kavash to kill the future emperor. guess I will give her money since you're also dead. I also really hate that the Kavash armor is light armor, but okay. Alright, Martin. Come. Let's go see. Let's go at least see the outside world, and not this horrible hellscape that Kavash, unfortunately, always seems to find itself in. One day there'll be a game where I can see Kavash in all of its glory. Hey, there's Clancy. I'm glad you're still here, dog. Thought I lost you. Alright, come on. Alright, Martin, welcome to the outside world. Sorry, I promise the rest of Cyrodiil doesn't look like this, so it still looks good. Just not out here. Hey, Mr.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead. The Covenant is broken.
It's fine, Martin.
The enemy has won. Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. What next? The Imperial line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us. Where is our blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone. Lord Dagon is the enemy. He is the Prince of Destruction, and the Daedra are his servants. The chapel is cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead. The enemy has won, and we are destroyed.
You're supposed to
Hope is gone.
tell me about
The enemy has won. In the West, people are even starting to disappear. The gods have forsaken us.
There we go. Disappearance.
The Divines are powerless to stop all these threats. Even as we speak, people are disappearing near Anvil, and I foresee a terrible threat. One even the gods should fear. You are a noble soul and a follower of the Nine.
That I am.
I am more than a humble priest and represent an order that stood for Akatosh for centuries. I feel these disappearances are an insult to Akatosh's commands. Will you investigate the ruins of Beldeburo and help us?
I most certainly
Enough
will.
talk.
But that will be on our next stream. I think we will go ahead and end this stream here. We got quite a bit done in 2 hours. Watched the Emperor die. We found the goodest boy, saved the Emperor's son, saved what was left of Kavash. So we'll go ahead and end the stream here. For those of you guys that were here to watch, I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. We will we'll be back probably tomorrow. We will continue the Chronicles of Dave. Thank everybody. Thank you guys all for watching.
Gods, I don't even notice.